Welcome back to Local 5 Live. You know, it smells so good in here right now. The best part of cooking in the summer is using fresh grown ingredients.
And today with Chef Lori, we're using herbs, particularly basil, and she's even brought the garden with her.
I
Good
did. All right, so I want everybody to know that there's more than one kind of basil, right? So this is
I did not know that.
This is sweet basil, and I love this. I mean, I'm going to make pesto with it later, but I just let it grow in my garden right now, right? And so there's also a little one down here. It's a purple. Okay, and they get the most beautiful flowers on them. And you can use them in salads, you know, they add a little color, they're wonderful. And this is a Thai basil. And this is really good, like, say, in a curry. Really good. Tastes a little bit more licorice than the sweet basil.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Is the most common one the sweet basil?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, around here.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, the beauty about herbs, too, is that you can, like, grow them right in your kitchen windowsill, practically.
Right, and then just run out. That's what I do. I run out and pick it and use it, and it's fresh, and it's wonderful, and it adds so much flavor. Okay, so one of the best things to do with basil is, of course, make pesto. So I have a couple different things I did with pesto here. Okay, so I have the recipe. It's up on my Facebook site already. Okay,
wonderful.
So you can go there and get it. So here's regular pesto. And what I did...
Whoops, knock it over your side.
And what I did after that is then I put in some more things. So I have the recipe up there too. I put a little more olive oil, put in some lemon juice, and then I end up with the pesto vinaigrette. So you can use that on a salad.
That'd be like a salad, okay.
Yep. And then also a pesto mayo. And that is really good for, like, on a sandwich, right?
Yum. Yeah.
Yeah, and so here I made a wrap, and I just used the regular pesto in the wrap there. Okay, so that was so delicious. And then here, I love salmon on the grill, right?
Yes.
Or in the oven, anytime. And then I put some pesto on there, and then I put tomatoes. Again, if you think about the things that go well with basil. So we have over there, we have tomatoes, right? Garlic. And this is a good way to store your basil. If you look at the basil over there, it's in a jar of water. So you store it like a bouquet of flowers.
Really? So once you cut it out of the garden, you can keep it inside like that for a little while?
For a little while.
In the fridge or on the counter?
On the counter. So, it does really well. And, of course, salt and pepper, always add everything. Olive oil is a good partner for it. And also lemon. It just gives it that extra little zing. And cheese goes well with basil, especially mozzarella, right?
Yep.
And also nuts. You know, like when you make your pesto, you have nuts. So in my pesto recipe, I have on there that you can blanch your basil if you want. You don't have to, but it turns out a little bit greener. So have you ever blanched before?
No.
Okay,
I'm going to play my dumb card here. I don't even know what that means.
So you bring water to boil,
Okay.
and you throw the leaves in there, and then you take them out like 30 seconds later, put them in an ice bath, and then let them dry for a little bit, and then use those in them. And it just turns out a little bit greener. Now, of course, there's some people that say, no, you don't do that. Also, the purists will make pesto with a mortar and pestle. And, again, I don't do that.
Personal preference, right?
Processor. Yeah, right. I use my processor. I do, with my pesto, I do toast my nuts. And also my garlic. I love my garlic roasted.
So is there Parmesan in there then, too?
Yep, but you can make it without Parmesan, like say. And so what we're going to do today is work on our cuts. Okay.
Can I ask you a question, though, first about harvesting it? I know, like with rosemary, when you take it, you strip it off of the stalk. Do basil, do we chop up the stalk part of it?
I don't.
Just the leaf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to get to the basics with you. Because this is when we get to ask those questions.
So what you do here is we're going to put these leaves together. Okay.
Stack them up. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Okay. And then we're going to roll it a little bit, and this is going to end up in looking like a ribbon. And this is one of my favorite cuts. It makes everything else look so pretty.
And it's got a fancy name.
Yes. Do you remember what it is, Molly?
A chiffonade.
Very nice.
Right?
Right?
Chiffonade. Okay.
Okay, and so what that actually means is ribbons. So that's what we're getting. So I want you each to try that also. So you get yourself a pile. But you have little ribbons, and they look really nice. And I love fresh basil in my salad. I put it in whenever possible.
I need some more leaves.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Otherwise, I'll pick you some here.
Nope, we're good in here.
Okay.
But I feel like if I can do this, anyone can do this.
Okay.
You got us
Very
both
nice.
lefties here.
Very nice.
All right.
Okay.
Ribbons of basil. Oh, yeah, it worked. Look at that.
Right. And then you put them on top of things. And basil is so good. If you want to add some flavor to your salad, add some basil. It's going to be right.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
Smells so,
Doesn't it?
fresh.
So fresh, right. So you can use that on top. See, you can put it on top of your sandwiches to make it look a little fancier, right? So that's
And these are just the strips that you use for all those, or do you grind them even more? Somehow.
You
or
grind
chop
them even more.
more.
When you're making the pesto, you're going to put it in the processor.
Okay.
So they're going to turn into like
How long
minced.
can this stay in my refrigerator?
Probably a weekish,
Okay.
a weekish, and then, but it freezes fantastic. So put it in little ice cube trays, and I did that last fall because like I bought a bunch at the farm market because
Nice.
mine was gone, right?
Yeah.
And I put it in the freezer and it was gone before like,
Yum.
Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah, because it comes in so handy. You can do so many different things with it, and it adds that freshness, right?
Well, the best way to connect with Chef Lori and find out about this is through her Facebook page. And like she said, she has posted this already.
Yes.
Just search Chef Lori Fernandez.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lori.
Okay.